Welcome to Get Real, the show for the reality obsessed and stans of the Huluverse. Taylor's inbox is blowing up saying Michaela's a witch or something. Yeah. I'm your guest host, Amanda Hirsch. Today we're talking all things Secret Lives of Mormon Wives with MomTok's Jessi Draper.
Part one, that we've already filmed, was crazy. There were so many fights. Sell them to TMZ.
And marketing guru Robyn DelMonte, AKA Girl Boss Town.
Not a doctor, not a psychologist. Reality stars get rewarded for bad behavior.
It's the chase kiss. I just love to kiss people, apparently.
It's time to get real.
I'm excited to hear what you have to say about this. They show me your segments and stuff. I'm excited.
I'm I start ripping you to shreds.
Yeah, you're by the way, you suck.
I'm so let's start with Jessi.
I'm so used to it, so go ahead.
No, not at all.
No,
The thing about you're so good for people who do social commentary because it's you give it all. You're so open.
Right.
Every podcast,
I should
you
probably
answer,
not.
but it's the best thing because a lot of people go on podcasts, they say the same thing over
Yeah.
time. You actually answer, which is the best for people.
But we need to keep up with her social media activity because you don't look on your phone for 20 minutes and she's commented.
Yep.
She's commented something.
There's a headline every 30 minutes for our show, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's
Especially
crazy.
This weekend.
I'm so over it. I know this week. I'm guys, I'm so over it.
Yeah,
can we
crazy.
not?
You need a break.
I know.
Well, welcome back to Get Real, everyone. Jessi Draper from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is here. Robyn DelMonte from Girl Boss Town is here. Jessi, you just celebrated 10 years of Jay-Z Styles.
I know. So crazy. I feel so old. I'm 10 years, but it's been so fun.
How did you
it.
celebrate?
So we had a party and it was Wuthering Heights themed. So we just went all out and it was just a fancy fun night. It was
Amazing.
the best. And I'm just so grateful. 10 years is huge. I think a lot of people assume I started my business after the show. And I'm no, we've been around.
We want to remind the people that you are a household name before the show started.
Thank you. It's the best.
And killing it.
Queen of
Thank you.
extensions.
And Girl Boss Town, Robyn DelMonte, you're a pop culture encyclopedia.
Yes.
What news rabbit hole have you been going down this week?
Well, this isn't a plug, but I will say this weekend there was some Mormon Wives drama that I was going down. So I will say that. But also I love a early Y2K reality TV show, docu-series, rewatching it, because I feel when reality TV first came out, that is when it was at its prime because it was real. I still think reality TV is a little real. But
there also wasn't social media, so everyone was unhinged.
Right.
Exactly, and there wasn't brand deals involved. So when people were acting unhinged, they were just unhinged.
Right.
It wasn't just for brand deals. But I'm always on the Mormon Wives Utah rabbit hole. I've tried the dirty soda. I need to get the extensions, and now we're here. So I'm excited.
I should have brought you here.
I know,
Right?
we should have done.
We come in
This is how we
just
should have
22 inches.
celebrated Jay-Z Styles.
Yes.
Us getting extensions.
Yep.
That would have been iconic.
But MomTok.
You guys have to come to
extensions.
Utah.
I
Second
need to.
trip.
I know.
I'm going to sleep at the airport because it's amazing. Love
No,
the
it's the
airport.
best
Shout
airport.
out. You need a Jay-Z Styles in the airport.
You know how
Blow dry
Kylie has
bar.
the vending machine?
Yes.
I've thought about that. I'm a vending machine for hair extensions.
That is
No,
an idea.
I'm obsessed with it. Listen, the season 5 of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is in production.
Yes.
Where do you stand now with the girlies? What is going on with MomTok?
I would say for the most part, I'm good with everyone. There's maybe one that I'm not.
Who?
Miranda. I screwed that up, and I'm Team Miranda. I just have to say, that was.
Wait, she hasn't forgiven you for the kiss?
We haven't talked about
For the
it
chase
really.
kiss, by the way, for
Yes.
people that don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm like, she
Not
made
the
out with
Marciano
Chase.
kiss, the chase kiss. I just love to kiss people, apparently.
You
but
kissed Chase.
yes, at a party.
One time.
Yeah. And it was awful. And it wasn't an awful kiss. That sounded bad. It was just an awful situation.
I was going to ask if it was a good kiss.
The thing with Chase is we had a connection, and I was in a vulnerable state, and he was really there for me after the divorce. Honestly, it was kind of like MomTok was falling apart during that time. This was right when all the news was breaking, and none of the girls were really talking. And so I kind of was leaning on him, which was the wrong idea. And I had just left Jordan, and my emotions were so heightened, and it just happened, and we were drunk, and
Why do people lean on Chase? Is he a good support system?
He is, and I think that's why him and Miranda are still really close. She would tell you the same. He's really, really great. And
by the way, I went down a rabbit hole one time, maybe you did too, Robyn, of him with the kids.
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
his
of course.
kids.
He's
like
a
his
good guy.
daughter getting a haircut.
Getting bangs, and then he showed up. That's what the video I saw.
Okay,
too.
you won me over, Chase. Is
Yeah.
that a side of him that we don't really see on the show?
Yes, and he is the best at giving advice. He's just a great friend. And I think I was just in the wrong place and time to feel vulnerable to that. And it was both of us. We both regretted it, said sorry, and
Next day there were flowers to Miranda.
yes, which I didn't know the news was gonna break that day.
Wait, how did people find out about it?
So it happened 2 weeks before it broke, I think. So I, the next morning, told Miranda, so did he. I also told Kate because she's my friend and dated him. So we, talked to everyone the next day.
Literally tell everybody.
Yeah, it was awful. And I completely understood why they were both mad. I was like, I get it. Like, I screwed up. I'm so sorry. I'm not in the right headspace. And then, yeah, everything was fine. And then it broke. I think Dumois broke it. Someone wrote in.
Who do you think wrote?
I have no idea. No clue.
Dakota.
Yeah, it's always Dakota.
It's always Dakota.
I was gonna say, but at least this is a reality star taking accountability when they make out with a friend instead of doubling down.
Wait.
So you know what? You're getting points for that one.
you.
That
You know
is
what
a
I mean?
crazy, what you did. If
also
they
the
did that, you know what I mean? Like, this is
broke right after, so
exactly.
I was like, thank
Yeah, you're like
You were
Amanda
saved
to the
by the
front.
bell.
Yes, I was
You
like-
were saved by the bell. But
Yeah.
I know we all know the MomTok lore, but Chase is not only Miranda's ex-husband, he was also involved in the swinging scandal with Taylor. He even said on the show that he would have dated Taylor seriously.
yeah.
And then you hook up with him.
I know, I was so dumb.
But I do think that there is a point where somebody can be a good co-parent, but not a good
and
partner,
I actually think he would say that
husband, or
about himself.
boyfriend. So I feel like that's a consensus when it comes to him. Is like he's a good person, a good co-parent,
friend.
but
Not a good boyfriend.
not a good boyfriend.
Not a good boyfriend.
But
Maybe he
I
will be
just
one day.
need to publicly apologize again. Like, that was the stupidest thing, and I feel so bad, and I'm so sorry. Like, my head has not been right since my divorce, so just making
Hopefully
crazy
she'll
decisions.
forgive you.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. You'll probably see that. Sorry, season 5. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
It'll probably end up happening there.
Yeah, probably a little moment where you
Yeah.
Yeah, if she,
apologize.
I think she's a Bob right now, so she comes out with the extensions, we'll know.
Then we'll know.
They rekindle.
Her Bob looks
they
so good.
rekindle.
Her Bob looks fire.
If you can rock a Bob, girl, you're
Yes.
better than
She
me.
needs
like,
to keep it 'cause I
Yeah,
love
she looks
it.
she's gorgeous.
Yes.
Jessi, we saw each other at Get Real House. I talked to you and Macy. I asked you what we can expect from season 5. Do you remember what you told me?
What did I say?
You spilled some tea. Let's take a look.
Oh, God.
I'm nervous.
The beginning half was already crazy.
I'm like trying to remember. I feel like we just have like trauma from this show at this
And
point.
you guys are, there was so much
Right.
that happened, and then you're gonna like see a break for 2 months, and then it's gonna pick up back up. My life's different.
I'm like, what did happen? I can't.
Street fight?
The street fight.
street fight, just
yeah.
Jessi, what street fight?
Oh my God. Okay, so season 5, part 1, like that we've already filmed, was crazy. There were so many fights, so many arguments. There was a street fight. I can't say much, but it was nuts. And I think there are just like a lot of moments people are going to be shocked by, and then you're going to see the blow up. I'm sure we put cameras down, and then we're going to pick back up, and life is completely different. So
Take me back to the street fight.
Yeah.
Is it a Western? Like, I'm picturing, like, what am I picturing? Like, who's it? You involved?
I'll tell you who's in it.
Okay.
That's probably all I can tell you.
okay.
Me,
That's something.
Michaela, Macy, Taylor, Chase.
So everybody.
You, Michaela, Macy, Taylor, Chase.
Yeah.
First of all, it sounds like Chase is getting more involved
Yeah, and
in
this is when
season
I
5.
hated him. Did you guys see our online feud a few months ago? No,
This is pre or post
From
makeout.
enemies to lovers. just
Yeah,
like,
enemies to lovers show.
before makeout. It was crazy. You guys will see it all go down, and it involved Marciano, and now I'm also good with him. So like, there's a lot that's gonna change.
Does Chase have a confessional? He
did getting one?
Oh, he did?
last year. I don't
Okay.
know about this year. I think
He's
they're
gonna be in
trying
the
to steer
intro.
away from dad
He's gonna be
talk.
walking in the blue dress. Betsy Johnson, get his size.
extensions
Yeah,
in, yes.
extension.
Chase is on the swing.
Yes,
He would
yes.
love that. I think he would love that.
All of these men would love it because they're thirsty. I'm sorry. Jessi, Whitney announced that she's not returning.
Yeah.
To Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yeah.
What do you feel about that?
Whitney's always going to be a part of the group. Like, I'm seeing her tonight. I'm going to see Connor's show with.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, with Macy and Layla.
Can we talk about this Connor show?
So
Rob, do you
cool.
know
I know.
about it?
The magic in Broadway.
Is it with magic?
Yes, and it's like dancing. Like, it's like a bunch of like
Magic
I think
dancing.
they bring on like TikTokers or people like that, and they have them do little like stints on Broadway. I'm excited.
You guys,
for
I'm
him.
gonna start pulling rabbits out of a hat. Get me
Yeah.
on Broadway,
Yes,
everybody.
I'll be there.
It's called 11 to Midnight.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll let you know how it is, but I'm so excited for him. And Whitney's
That's
so
cute.
great. Whitney is honestly just such a good person and such a good friend. I'm so grateful for her. When I was going through a bunch publicly just recently, she sent me like a voice memo to check in on me, and she's great. So whatever she ends up doing, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Did you know she wasn't coming back?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've always had discussions openly with each other, and you know our cast, everyone's leaving and coming back,
Right.
and, you know. But I don't know officially what that means, like when, but I do know that like she's always going to be in our group.
Does it feel final, like, or because you're saying leaving, coming back? Could she
mean,
come back?
I think there's always an open door for anyone who leaves.
Yeah.
Like clearly. So anyone who leaves, I think, is always welcome back, especially because it's MomTok, it's a friend group.
Yeah.
So it's like you're always gonna be a part of.
Did you think at the beginning of the show that that she would have the star that she has now, and that like she would be the one to like leave first? Like, was that always kind of in the back of your mind? Like, could you see this future that she has right
who
now?
could have seen that? Like,
I will say a little bit, because she always wanted to be an actress. Like, that was her goal going into it. We knew that about her. So I saw her getting into this to maybe go do other things, and it worked, and amazing.
She's been great.
Whitney makes great reality TV, but I think she's thriving in what she does now, and it was like meant to be.
2 questions for you. I see that you're very supportive.
Oh, thanks.
Is everybody, or is there some jealousy coming from other members?
To Whitney?
Yeah, I mean, her star exploded. I mean, it would make sense.
Not that I've heard of. I think, honestly, we're all just happy for her because we knew she didn't thrive in reality. Like, she wasn't happy.
Babe,
Like,
she wants a reality show. She's eye-emojing up the wazoo about the Levitt reality show.
I do think if she did one with Connor, it would be different. Like, it would be more wholesome.
Right.
It wouldn't be friends
Whitney
fighting.
in New York, getting Broadway.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
Husband and wife on Broadway.
Yes, yeah.
Another thing you've been very vocal about lately is your support of Taylor.
Yeah.
How is she doing?
She's good and bad. I could say the same for myself, honestly. Like, we're both going through a lot right now, and I know people question the support, but me and Taylor have gone through very similar things. And I'm gonna cry, sorry. It's just really hard. And it's something that you don't really understand until you've been through it. And me and her have been through like similar situations with Jordan and Dakota, and we've just been there for each other. And I don't condone everything Taylor's done, and she knows that. But I just wanna be there for my friend because she's really struggling.
Well, I feel like you kind of tied it together for me now, because I mean, we've spoken before about everything on your end, but I feel like you saying that now makes more sense as to how and why you've been so vocally supportive of her, because so many of the other cast members seem like they're kind of afraid to, or afraid to touch the subject. I feel like you from the beginning, and I get the fear, by the way. It's a delicate, touchy subject, and no one wants to kind of mess with that or you know, deal with any ramifications on their own career. And you, how do you explain that? Like, are you getting any negative feedback from fans, followers, saying, how could you support her? And
you know what's funny about our audience? Any audience in reality TV is they're pretty fickle. And last week I was getting ripped apart because the voice memo leaked, and I was not supporting Taylor, so I'm getting hate. Now I am supporting Taylor and I'm getting hate. So you really can't win. So for me, like, there was so much context about that voice memo that no one knows, and you'll see more in season 5. That's why I can't say much, but I definitely hold Taylor accountable. Like, I think you saw a little in season 4 with the airport scene. Like, I tell Taylor when she's wrong.
You do.
Yeah.
But I also am there for my friend, and I know what she's going through, and me going through my separation really, honestly cracked me wide open, where I've been more emotional than I've ever been, more sensitive, more forgiving. Like, I just want everyone to be happy because I know how it feels to be publicly beaten down, and that's what's happened to her. And so I just want to be there for her because I know she's struggling.
That's what I think is important, and I do see that with people who've gone through the things that you and or Taylor have gone through. Like, there's multiple levels to this when it comes to like the public and like the public support, even from the cast members. And I feel like a lot of times, if you've been in an abusive situation, obviously I'm not a doctor or psychologist, but a lot of times it can feel like loyalty is only equals agreement. And a lot of times when you have people in your life that love you, that try to hold you accountable, like we've seen you do, that can feel like abandonment for people who have gone through those kinds of issues. So I feel
You
like
are a psychologist. Look at you.
I'm like, I've been in therapy since 3rd grade. But I feel like that's where things get murky, especially like on social media or within the group. It's because when people aren't fully agreeing, and take out of the situation that's happening right now, but when people don't fully agree with Taylor, she sees that as like abandonment, when a lot of the times love can come in the form of boundaries or accountability, which we've seen you do really well with her, like at the airport. So I think that's where sometimes this gets really murky and messy.
Doing now.
Exactly, and that's what I was thinking about.
First of all, before we get to Michaela, I know you said we're going to see this in season 5, but any clarity on the timeline with the voice note to Dakota? Because it came out, for people that don't know, that Jessi sent a voice note to Dakota to release the footage from the incident that we've all seen.
Also, release the footage, not to TMZ, but just to show us girls. I think people got that twisted. It was So what happened was, you'll see in season 5, there were a lot of arguments with Taylor. There was a lot going on. All of us were kind of on shaky ground with her. And then Dakota comes to us and is like, I have these videos. This is going on. Jordan and Dakota are best friends. So I'm hearing a lot from Jordan. And he's telling me, Taylor's awful. You can't be friends with her, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I need to see these videos before I turn on my friend. I need to know what's going on. And the girls need to see them too. So I told Jordan this. I said, I need to see the videos before this goes any further. And he goes, well, you need to ask Dakota. And I said, no, you should ask him. He's your friend. He goes, no, it'll come better from you. So I sent the voice memo because Jordan asked me to. And I said, I think the girls need to see this video or these videos you have, and we need to know what's actually going on before we jump to conclusions. And that got twisted to the media when it came out as I was like, sell him to TMZ. Like, that's not what happened.
Wait, that is a very important clarification. And another thing I wanted to say, like, in continuation to what you were saying, Robyn, is like, you can be supportive of your friends even if they messed up.
Yeah. And at the
like
time,
in real life, are we abandoning our friends for bad behavior? Are we could be holding them accountable? We could be, sitting down talking to them, but it's not like, oh, this person messed up, I'm gonna cut them out of my life.
That's how I feel. Like, maybe there was a time with Taylor that we all felt that way because we were really confused and we were scared of what was going on. But then we get all the information, and now you're right. I'm not gonna abandon my friend in her lowest moment.
Well, you've been doing the opposite of abandoning her. You've been great.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Michaela. I don't know if it's abandonment there. I don't know how close they were, but there has been online feuding since Mother's Day. What happened between them?
I think you'll see a lot in season 5. There was a lot of
season 5, guys.
Let's release it. There was a lot of tension there, so that's been building. I do know that Michaela has firm boundaries, and rightfully so with the situation. Like, I love them both, and I can't say a bad thing about either. But I think that she was getting a lot of hate for not supporting Taylor, which I will say, Taylor's audience, they're intense. Like, it's a cult following.
Like,
and
her
if you,
supporters.
And Michaela was getting ripped apart, and so I think she just had to defend herself and give her side. And then obviously Taylor's hurt, and I get that too. Like, I was talking to Taylor about it, and I think Michaela shaded me a little in the
You commented, I saw recently. To Taylor, you said, how much I love you. Not many have seen the behind the scenes. But you were kind of writing that in response to the Michaela situation.
Yes.
Are you saying that Michaela doesn't know the full story?
Michaela knows a lot, we all have, but I do feel like because me and Taylor have been through similar things, and Jordan and Dakota are similar people, there's
and
more
best friends, you're saying?
Best friends. There's more we've bonded on and talked about that I don't think the other girls know. And so I'm just here to support Taylor. I'm also here to support Michaela. Michaela said she thinks that anyone who's supporting Taylor publicly is doing it out of fear. And I felt like that was a little shady to me, but I'm like, I genuinely, I get that, but I get hate everywhere else in my life, so I don't really care. I want to just be there for Taylor because I know how it feels.
I think both can be right in this situation, in the sense where Michaela saying, like, I've gone to you so many times trying to hold you accountable, and like, at the end of the day, like, there's nothing more that I can do when these things keep happening. But then there also is a cycle of abuse. There's a psychology behind it. So I think both can be right in this situation, but both are never going to see each other in this situation, kind of like what I was saying.
I think they're both valid. I just wish it would have been offline. That's
exactly.
It would have been MomTok if it wasn't.
Well, I think it's also like the pressure you're saying, like the fans. Michaela's inbox is blowing up. Why aren't you standing up for Taylor? Taylor's inbox is blowing up saying Michaela's a witch or something. So it's like pitting them against each other where, like, it wouldn't happen if it wasn't on reality TV, but thank God that it is. What was Taylor's response to finding out about the voice note you sent, Dakota?
She knew about it. Like, I was so honest with her after all of it was crazy. We were all like against Taylor, I guess, for a minute, or just questioning
When
things.
was that? Can you give us, like, so we know as the audience, when were people turning on Taylor?
This was all February before it came out. We all were finding out things while we were filming, and then we stopped filming.
Got you.
We were all, not against Taylor, but we were all really questioning and kind of pulling back. We had also been getting in arguments with her, so things were already heightened. So that was in February, and then in March 13th, I left Jordan, and that's kind of when me and Taylor reconnected a little bit, and I was honest with her. I said this about you, I said this about you, I questioned this, I was nervous. And she was like, I get it. Like, I understand. And so luckily she knew about all of it. And then the voice memo came out and we talked about it. And she goes, I'm not going to lie, it hurt, but like, I already knew. You told me. So like.
By the way, what a method to success, you guys. Honesty is the best policy.
And we've seen you do this on the show. Whenever you confront somebody, like, you come with receipts from weeks back, especially knowing on reality TV, it's like, if I'm gonna say something about somebody, it's gonna come out regardless, so I need to make sure that I have everything
How smart.
covered. Yeah, very
well,
smart.
but also just like for me, like, I am a human. I make mistakes just like everyone else, and I want to own them and be better and move on. So like, I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm like pretending to be one way and it comes out that I'm the other. I'm like, no, I want to actually be a good person, even though I'm in reality TV.
Well, I think that's really how you gracefully got through a lot of drama. You know, even the Marciano thing, you know, and because you've been honest about it.
Thanks.
Pretty much from the beginning.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I'll add
Almost,
there.
yeah.
Just a little bit more about Taylor, because she said she was taking a break from social media.
Yeah.
It's not lasting.
No.
Robyn, what are your thoughts about how she handled the social media aspect?
Well, I think that Taylor views, like I said, not a doctor, not a psychologist, but in my opinion, I feel like she views negative and positive attention as the same thing. And that's how she sees love, is like negative and positive attention. So like when she's getting negative attention on social media, she's kind of clapping back, but in her head, that allows her to be able to clear her name and clear her story, because she thinks that people talking about her regardless is her getting attention. So in a weird way, she likes it, but then it like brings her down because people don't have the right story. But people are never gonna have the full story. So in my opinion, I feel like how she should have handled it is to, I always say for reality stars, address it head on, but then let other people's commentaries sizzle out themselves. Like, you can come forward with the real story, but I think when you're getting in the comments and trying to defend yourself, that's when things get murky. So I think she should have just addressed it head on. This is my side of the story. This is what I'm gonna say. But when it comes to the commentary of others, she always gets caught up in that. And I think that's where things get kind of messy, because you can come off very mature and have the right side of the story, but then when you're like arguing with like little people in the comments, it dilutes the truth and like the seriousness of it.
Jessi, do you think she'll tell her side of the story?
Yeah, I think eventually she will. I talked to her about it, and she just said she doesn't want to be in this mindset when she does it, because, you know, look at the comments, like she's kind of getting ripped apart in certain areas, so she wants to be like clear-headed, and she wants to do it when the time's right.
Are you giving her any advice about like staying off social media?
Yeah,
I mean, not that you're, I mean, Jessi's also in the comments, so she can't be like, stay out of the comments.
Yeah,
like,
you know, I tried after I commented on
you.
Taylor's post, I was like, I'm getting off, like I'm done. But I sent her a voice memo yesterday, and I was like, hey, are you gonna like ask your team for advice on how to handle this? And then as I'm saying it, I'm like, I know you're not asking your team. And she responded, she goes, they work for me, what do you mean? I'm like, that's pretty Taylor.
And she's also been reposting a lot, like on TikTok, which I think I'm like, okay, this is like where things are getting messy. But at the end of the day, this show, like, why she is so big on social media and why she's a reality star is because this is what she does.
She does it best.
She's like invented it, you know? But she is going through such a hard time where I'm like, this is just a side effect of that. Like, she's getting so triggered by this because she's ultimately going through it.
Yeah. And fans, I mean, you said her audience is crazy strong. They're demanding, they're in the streets rioting. They want the Bachelorette to come out. People are
Don't we all?
saying it will, it won't.
Yeah.
What do you think, Robyn? Should it come out?
I've said a couple times, I'm interested because I feel like the end of the first episode of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 1 ended with the body cam footage of everything that happened with Taylor. That's how the first episode ended.
Oh, yeah, it opened.
It opened with the body cam footage of this trial. Obviously, we didn't know all the details. We did not see the videos. I think after what came out, there's no way that it could have aired because of the severity of it. Horrible. However, I think that we're in a really tricky space with reality TV because reality stars get rewarded for bad behavior and the networks actually thrive off of their bad behavior, but then the audience dictates if it's the bad behavior that we all want to like approve and watch or not. So I feel like it's between the networks, the audience, and the stars, and it's a weird scale. Because it's like they're rewarding these people with bad behavior, they're getting good ratings, they're becoming big stars from doing bad things, but then things are being taken away from them as well. It's just like a tricky line, especially with this case where everybody kind of knew this story about Taylor. That's what started the show. And then with the Bachelorette, it just all got a little convoluted. I personally don't think that it will ever see the light of day. And I almost think that might be best.
Best for who?
Just for everybody, because I feel like it's kind of the thing where it's like you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. It's like they took it away, so that's why people want it more. So that's why people are asking about it. But then I feel like now if it came out, like everything will be dissected. If it doesn't do well, it's just, I feel like it might just
We need it. No, I'm just
I will say, like, I was with Taylor for some of that experience. We were on 2 episodes, and I saw a different Taylor, and I would love for it to come out for her to see that version of herself again, because she really was like healed in that bubble, and I loved it for her. So I agree with you, but I also am like praying it comes out, because I think it may remind her of like, oh, I can have that again.
Yeah.
Maybe once she comes out with her story,
Yeah.
it can happen.
Yeah.
Jessi, I wanted to talk to you about plastic surgery.
Yeah.
You've been so vocal about it.
Yeah. Well, too
Forever, I'm
vocal.
like, what med spa is she going? What, Jessi, where are you going? Jessi, you've been so honest. You've shared your journeys. You've gotten for it.
Yeah.
You've gotten praised for it, for being so honest. First of all, you look amazing.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Because the latest thing, I don't know what you did, but I remember, I think I DM'd you. I was like, where was it?
What happened?
Because you posted a lot. You were, I think, maybe swollen for a
was
while.
so swollen,
It didn't seem like you were very happy, but it looks great. And it doesn't look that different. Like, it doesn't look like crazy. And I feel like the way you presented it was that you did something really crazy.
I think because I went in and I didn't know what was going to be done to me. Like, a lot of it
Wait.
actually happened without me knowing. Like, I went in for a lower bleph, which is like just removing excess skin here.
Everyone
does
doing
a
that.
bleph.
Yeah.
So then I got tucked into an upper because I asked about it, and I was like, okay, might as well do it all in once. And then he was like, you need fat grafting to balance out the eyes. I'm like, okay, thinking that would just be here. I woke up, it was cheeks, jaw, chin, everywhere, lips. I didn't ask for that. I was like,
wait.
it's a whole thing. He had told me, like, I did tell him, like, do what you think I need to balance, but I had no idea what that actually meant, and he didn't explain it to me. So I woke up a balloon, and I was that way for all of season 5. So I'm like, I don't want it to come out because I'm like, I looked awful.
Did you know did you pay for these services?
Some of them. Some of them were trade.
Because you did post, come with me.
Yeah, I did post, so I paid like a little bit, but I wish I just would have had more understanding, because I did not want fat put in my face. I never would have agreed to that.
Fat grafting, not me thinking grafting is taking away.
They take it from your legs, and they put it in your face.
I don't want fat on my face.
I'm like, have a knee on my face.
My face is still round.
I want less fat on my face.
Me too.
But more collagen. Not sure how that works.
Yeah, that's different. But anyway, I was so unhappy, and I still like struggle with some of the things. I wish I wouldn't have done it, but
You look great. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
And I don't. You made it seem like it was going to be. I mean, you were with the
I was
things. I was
showing
like,
the
what's happening?
process, and so I
Are
think
we on
that
the Swan?
scared people. Yes.
Like, but it didn't feel that way. The before and after is what I mean.
Okay, thank you. Well, when you
no,
watch
not at
season 5, you will see I was so swollen, and it sucks. But
Yeah.
But what are we
getting
doing with
better
this?
now.
What are we doing with this provider that? I don't know. That doesn't seem.
I know.
He's actually joining season 5.
You know,
Him and his wife.
Yeah. She didn't know MomTok. I just kind of didn't say much, and maybe he'll see this, but I'm like, he didn't ask me to, like, especially the lips. We never talked about that, and I woke up with lips this
No way.
there's
You have
fat
legs
in
in
your
your
lip?
lips.
Fat in my lips.
From your body?
Yes, and you can't dissolve it. So I was really unhappy about that, but it's fine. But you know what? I'm glad I was open, because a lot of celebrities do say, like, I was born this way. Like,
I
drink water.
and I hate that, because everyone's doing something.
What do you say to like negative commentators that are saying you are obsessed with getting stuff done to you?
They're right. I mean, I think I do have body dysmorphia, and I actually think it took this experience of going through this and doing it and regretting it to realize that. And I've always been super insecure. My marriages have kind of made me that way. It's my own fault, though. Like, I need to embrace that there's things I need to work on, and I've really been trying in therapy. But I think this was a good wake-up call for me.
Yeah, you think it? Okay.
Oh, I'll never do anything again.
That you saying that you felt this way and felt insecure brings me back to Vanderpump Villa.
Oh, yeah.
Dad talking Vanderpump Villa, because we've talked about Jordan annoying me before. I don't think I'm alone, but
I don't leave him alone.
I know I'm not alone. He kind of like talked about your insecurities there. That's one of the things. If I had to make a list, that was like one of the things that bugged me.
Yeah, I didn't know until I watched it.
Oh, so you watched it?
Yeah, Stassi told me a lot, but I can't remember if she told me that. But watching it back, I was like, why would he say that? Like, that's so strange.
Projecting.
To me. Yeah, so I was kind of hurt by that.
And it's very intimate too. Robyn, you posted a video saying that a Dad Talk spinoff is a bad move. We have it right here. You felt intensely about this one. Let's take a look.
Hulu and Disney, I'm telling you right now, if you even try to do a Dad Talk spinoff, like, I know that you let them go on the new Vanderpump Villa season. I know that they're getting their own segments on the show and on the reunion. I'm telling you right now, I don't care who's trying to write you a check. I don't care who's in your ear. No, we don't want it. And by we, I mean the country. Okay, we don't want it.
Robyn, what made you say that? You're obviously passionate about this subject.
Yeah, like I said, I think I was like 7 minutes into the new episode, and I think that, the new season, and I think that the reason we fell in love with this show and was because it was like breaking social norms and like women empowerment, and it was so well. And then it almost felt like production was kind of forcing this dad talk on us. And as a reality TV guru, like I always say, the TV was my babysitter growing up. It's like literally all I do. I can tell you right now, like nobody's enjoying watching dad talk. Like not even, there's a difference between like say like Vanderpump Rules where like the guys are cringy, but it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like the guys are cringy on the show, but it's not entertaining. And like nobody wants it. Nobody cares or wants it. But it almost felt like it was being like pushed on us very, very heavy. Yeah. And I know how the brains of the people in the back rooms work. We're in a back room right now. So that's why I'm telling everybody, put the pen down, put the pitch down. We don't want it. I'll take Connor's magician residency, but I'm not doing a dad talk show. Yeah. And everything about it was forced and fake. And I do like them on the show, like when it makes sense. Yeah. But when it doesn't, I'm like, I don't want it. I don't get it. Yeah. And it felt it almost felt like, too, that Jordan, it was like, he wanted it to be better. It was getting competitive with you.
Which, like, babe, there is no competition, my love.
It'd be different if it would be different if it was like, okay, like, let's build each other up, like, to, like, build an empire, like, do what you gotta do. But when it started to get competitive against you guys, that's when I was like,
Yeah. Well, even when we went to the villa, he was like, this is good for dad talk.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cringy. It's so hard because, like, I don't know. I have this, like, complicated relationship with Jordan where, like, I had such a hard marriage and it was so awful and I see all these behaviors and then I'm also, like, feel bad for him and I'm like,
of course.
He's getting
probably
so much hate right now.
Your friend in a way, like,
We're
or
up
is he
and
not
down.
at all?
It depends on the day, but, like, I'm trying and it's not great, but, like, I still, like, I don't want him to get made fun of, but I also, like, I'm like, I agree.
Did you support the dad talk? Were you giving them video ideas?
In the beginning, I was, because in the beginning, it was kind of funny.
She's the ring light in the background.
It was like, go, 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 go. Well, in the very beginning, they did videos to mock us, and it was funny. Yeah. Like the first couple, and then it kind of like spun out of control, and I did feel that competition aspect of my marriage. I will say,
not good.
It was really hard. Like every time something was posted, like you need to repost this. Like it was just like a constant.
You need to repost.
Yeah.
Accept my collab request.
Yes. So yeah.
Robyn, you call yourself the internet's agent. So I want to ask you how you would rebrand these messy moments from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives season 4. Whitney appearing to laugh when Jen was eliminated from Dancing with the Stars. Give us the Robyn rebrand.
I would say that she's working on her acting skills for a Hallmark movie where she needs to be happy even in sad scenarios, and she did it there.
There you go.
Ding, 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 ding,
Her
ding.
new movie
I need to
and
hire
acting.
you.
There we go.
Macy downsizing the venue for her book release due to sales.
I would say a lot of the times people's stories are meant to be told on a large platform, and that's what this show does. But when it's Macy's personal story, she wants it in a more intimate setting because that's the kind of rooms that bring out vulnerability, and that's what her book was about.
That's true. Exactly. It wasn't due to low sales.
No. I actually loved her book, by the way.
I did too.
I listened to it on Audible.
And didn't it end up making the New York Times bestseller? So
very good. Her story's
So proud of her.
Layla dumping Chase and then dating his brother Mason.
I would say that a good way to spin this is she wanted to prove you need to kiss a couple of frogs before you get your prince. You know what I mean?
Maybe he's a good listener. Like,
yeah, he's a good
like
listener.
They are good guys, yeah.
And sometimes you can keep it in the family in that way. I'll accept it. But I actually did like her and
Mason.
Yeah.
Didn't someone call him like Hot Jesus or something?
Yeah, Jordan did.
Yeah.
Like Jordan did.
Jordan did. No, that was perfect. Demi refusing to take part in the confessionals. Let me bring you back to the crickets and the empty couch, which I thought was hilarious.
She was on vocal rest to try out for Trolls 4. True colors.
Yeah.
True colors.
No?
That's what it is.
That was good.
That was perfect.
Oh my gosh.
Jessi booking extended stays at hotels while she was married.
She is going to be the new face of Marriott Bonvoy points. So she
I have 1 million points.
Exactly. Marriott Bonvoy, hop on it. It's going to be in a Super Bowl commercial next year. So that's what she's doing. She's building up her
packing that bag, Jessi. That bag.
My overnight bag.
No, your bag was with you, and the girls already knew. They were like, overnight bag.
And she's testing the shower water and pressure for girls who have hair extensions to figure out a new product of how to travel with extensions.
There you go.
There we go.
PRG.
That is amazing.
There we go.
Jessi, back to Vanderpump Villa. You watched a little bit. I know we talked about Stassi. So Stassi was just on our show, and she said that during Vanderpump Villa, Jordan would ask her to go talk with him in the bushes unmiked. Let's watch this.
He asked me to de-mic myself. He's like, can we go out into the
bushes?
Whatever. There's lots of land, pasture, there were cows.
The green pastures.
He's like, can we go outside away from the cameras and take your mic off because then I have things that I can tell you. And I'm like, no.
Jessi, did he try this on you during filming? Like, would he be like, commercials,
So I asked Stassi about this. We were voice filming the other night, and she's like, yeah, I told you about this, remember? And I was like, I totally forgot. And I was like, first of all, I'm so sorry. Like, that's so uncomfortable. I don't know why he did that. I will say there is a little context I can give without saying too much. Something was brought up about my past, and it's something I'm not legally able to talk about. And it was brought up. Zach says this is like a sensitive situation. I think he says that on the show. So what Jordan told me was that he asked Stassi to talk off camera so that it wouldn't make it on the show because it was a legal issue. Even so, like, I was grateful that he was trying to protect whatever it was. I know what it is, but like, I'm grateful he was trying to protect that. But at the same time, I was like, maybe just like leave it. Like, maybe don't be like, come here, because now it looks creepy.
It wasn't the situation that you met Jordan because was it something in that world?
It involves my son.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's all I can say.
Do you believe Jordan that that's what he wanted to protect? Because it sounds like a good, like, I was just trying to protect you.
Yeah, because I know the situation, like, yes,
Okay.
I do believe him.
Okay.
But I wish he wouldn't have gone about it in that way. I wish he would have been like, hey, I'll just tell you later.
Right.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
But did he do stuff like that on your show in situations where he would try to get off mic?
Yeah, sometimes he, not necessarily like get off mic, but sometimes he would like forget he was mic'd. Like there were a few times when we'd film at our house, they come up and mic you and they're like, hey, we'll be ready in 15 minutes. So then we're in our room and we're like fighting and there's mics. I think there's a moment of that when it like pans to my house and like I'm yelling at him, like, none of my friends and family like you. I think that was one of those moments. So that would happen a lot and then he'd like be like, oh shit.
they always use that in the trailer of a new season. It's like the muffled voice.
Yeah. I love those moments.
Me too.
I'm sorry, you had to live them. But
that's
yeah,
okay.
okay.
It's okay.
Jessi, you said on last season that Jordan would be a very hard guy to divorce.
Yeah.
How is that going?
I was right. It sucks. It's so hard because like there's the part of me that like knows how I was treated and I wasn't perfect either, but like it wasn't amazing. It was not a great relationship, but also like, you know, you're married, like I lost my family and I lost like my partner and it's been really hard because like, you know, like I'll never have a family vacation with like my kids and their dad again. And like, I'm just alone now. And I was married twice for 11 years total. And I'm so used to having a partner that now I kind of feel like I'm like, what do I do? Like I'm so lost. And even though it was a really bad relationship, like I lost someone and it's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
And also while the whole world's watching and it's really public.
I
So
know.
and we are fighting. It's not great. So
I will say, as a child of divorce, my mom was divorced twice before the time I was 8. And I will say some of the best attributes I have are from being a child of divorce and watching my single mom raise me and do her best in the situation. And I learned so much from her from such a young age. And as you're going through this right now, you have to give yourself so much grace. But as the children get older, they'll see you for who you are and the things that you've gone through. And you never know, like my family ended up going on vacations together like 15 years later.
Right.
And like,
Right.
you know what I mean? But I will say, like, from a child's perspective, like it made me respect my mom even more and gave me such good attributes that I now have in my life. And I think you need to give yourself a lot of grace because what you're going through right now is so tough and so difficult, but like it will get to a space where you look at everything and say, this was for the better.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to remember.
And for your kids, like, you know, for your kids
Exactly,
growing up in a positive environment
they
and not
saw a
one
lot of
that
fighting, so it's better.
It'll
now.
be so much better. That's what I'm saying. They'll see it.
You're right. Thank you guys.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Jessi, now to your love life, because you do say you're alone now, which technically
I am single.
You are
I will say,
single,
yes.
But you're dating. Last time I saw you said you have a Rasta.
Rasta.
You have a
That was
Rasta.
a weird way to put it.
No, I loved it. I loved it. How's the roster?
It's good. I mean, I am just open to like getting to know people right now. And to be honest, like I've had a lot of people like in the comments be like, focus on your kids. And I'm like, I am. I have them 50% of the time though.
Yeah.
So when I'm with them, I am with them. The times I don't have them, it's really depressing for me to be isolated and alone. So I like going out and having fun and making memories because if I'm alone in my house, that's when I spiral. And it's been hard.
Babe, you really don't have to be making any. You don't have to legitimize, rationalize the fact that you're dating.
Well, thank you.
We support.
That's human nature.
Yeah,
I also
like people want you to be
checked out
alone at
earlier.
home.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. But Marciano.
Yes.
What's going on there? Because if you remember at Get Real House, you guys had very different takes about where you stand.
He'll have to wait a long time because I just want to have fun right
You
now.
want to play the field.
Yeah.
Whether I'm ready to be a stepdad is not the question, is when she's ready to have someone step in as a stepdad.
I feel like I'm a teenager because I haven't been single in like 11 years, so I'm just having fun. I have a roster.
Have you guys booked a hotel room?
For tonight.
I heard you guys have a hotel booked tonight.
Is that what he told you? Waiting.
We've had fun in Utah, Nashville, LA. I think
So
we're enjoying our company together.
He's a stepdad.
Yeah.
Like he's ready.
He's ready.
And you are like, I'm dating around.
Yes,
So
and
where
he
do things-
knows that. Like, I'm
Yeah.
being so open and honest. And I think the thing with Marciano that people may not understand, which valid, he lied about me. And that sucks.
Right.
Yeah.
Let us not forget.
That was like the entire
I think
season.
people,
Right.
since I'm talking to him now, everyone's like, oh, they lied. Like, they did have sex back then. And I'm like, genuinely, no.
Yeah.
Like, trust me, I have now, and I would have had stories. I would have been able to say a lot more back then. So that thing was hard to get through because it was like, okay, he lied, but I understand how it feels to be influenced by Demi. I understand how it feels to be heartbroken. I had stopped talking to him. He was being like told so many things. And I also feel like we were on a TV show. Like, I understand also, like, let's make good TV. If Jesse's not talking to me anymore, like, okay, I'll listen to Demi. I get it. We've had a lot of conversations. He's apologized. We've moved on. But we had an initial connection whenever we kissed back in the day. And so for me, I'm like, why not revisit someone who did treat me well, who was really nice to me, I had feelings for, and we
So
just...
is this ongoing now? Like you're
dating?
dating?
Like we're casually dating, but I'm dating a lot of people too.
And does he actually want to be like exclusive, or is he putting it on for the interview?
No, I think he does. Yeah.
Really?
But I've told him I need time. Like, I just got out of something. I'm still married. Like, I need time. But like, he's been such a great support to me. Like, he's held me through so many panic attacks. Like, he's seen the ugly side of what I'm going through right now, and he's just been there. And it's been like, honestly, he's been a great friend. That's really what it is. But we are casually dating, but I'm also dating other people, and he knows that. Like, I am not getting tied down for a long time.
So where are you meeting these other people if not on reality TV?
One of Taylor's guys, did you see that?
Yes, Jessi.
I was with you.
Jessi.
I was with you.
Yes.
At the dinner. I was like, guess what?
No. So let's break it down for the
way.
people. For Robyn, let's break it down for you. So Taylor goes on The Bachelorette.
Yep.
She has contestants. One of them is named Brandon. Season doesn't air. Brandon.
Such a contestant name. Brandon is such a Bachelor
I know,
contestant.
you just asked, like, is it Brendan?
Brandon B.
Brandon, yeah.
So Brandon makes a video. Jessi loves a content guy.
I think I know.
And he said, basically saying, I want to date Jessi. Everyone tag her in the comments.
Yeah.
People, I guess, did. She saw the video. She goes out with him.
Yeah.
He creates a full carousel post.
A dump?
A dump of the first date.
How did I not
And there
see
was
that?
a kiss in there. There was a full photo shoot. Did he bring a professional photographer?
Can I clear that up? People were like, did they hire a paparazzi? Okay, so we went to dinner.
No, we hired a
I think I saw
photographer.
this.
So, my friend who's a photographer was in town, so I invited him to dinner. And he was there to do
With
photos.
Brandon.
He was there to do photos of me and my kids, and then he was doing a photo shoot of Brandon as well. So he was gonna take photos of us the next day. And so I was like, come to dinner, you're in town. He lives in Idaho. So I was like, just come to dinner. So it was all four of us at dinner. And then
you, Brandon.
and then the photographer and his friend that helps him.
Okay.
So like, we're friends. Like, he's shot me for like a year and a half, so I know him well. And then in the parking lot, he was like, wait, I did these photos of Jen and Zach pretending to be paparazzi. Zach's like flipping off the camera. He's like, we should recreate it. And I was like, okay. It literally happened in the parking lot in 2 minutes, and then the photos went everywhere.
I
but
did see those photos.
I mean, he posted them.
He did, yeah.
Okay.
What's with these guys, Jessi? I don't know.
You know what? Can I say, I've been talking to someone who's just like normal, like fisherman, lives in Colorado. I knew him. He was
I
my
love how
ex-boyfriend.
the extremes of these two
No,
things.
so
It's either
true.
you're like.
She met the fisherman through the photographer from Idaho.
No, I
actually.
dated him in high school, and he's going through a
Cute.
divorce. And we're just friends, but like maybe there will be something there. But like, I'm like, this is so nice to like talk to someone who
There's
doesn't
something
care
in the
about
middle
that.
though too, Jessi.
There is. Who do I date though?
I don't know,
Anybody
but
else?
now
I
I just feel like, sorry, Brandon, but like, I don't know if a guy that's like making these videos and posting.
Okay, but I was like, it's like
He's on
Travis
Cameo.
Kelce. Like, he called out Taylor
Jordan's
Swift.
on Cameo. Thoughts on that?
There was a cameo this morning. Don't even get me started.
No.
Oh, I saw her comment on
I
that.
texted
I
him.
saw her comment on
I
that
know.
already because he
I
brought
texted
you
him,
up.
like, you told me you were gonna stop talking about me. He goes, it's AI.
Okay. Okay.
The new excuse for everything.
I know. I was like, Jordan, I'm not
Wait,
dumb.
he did
Like,
not
be
say
real.
that.
Yeah, he did. He's standing down on
Well,
that.
get real, Jordan.
But if you have anyone you want to set me up with, I'm open.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Robyn, we need to think about this.
Yeah, I'll
guys
think
have
about
any
it.
Okay.
Think about it.
Robyn, what did you think of her Jessi including Chase and Marciano in her Jay-Z Styles
That's
marketing
smart.
campaigns?
That's good marketing.
That's why she
That's
sold
smart.
out in an
yeah.
hour. So.
Because there's a way
Wow.
to lean in. There's a way to lean in with this type of stuff, and I think that's extremely smart. I approve of that a million %.
That was before the kiss.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's been announced that Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is coming to Orange County.
Yes.
Robyn, what was your reaction to the spin-off news?
So I heard a little rumbling, but then I was at the Get Real event when they announced it. I was very excited because I follow Salome. Is that how you say it?
Salome.
Salome. I love her and her 2 twin daughters, but I was a little confused by some of the casting, but I'm sure we'll go into that.
What were you confused by?
Like Bobby Alta, the people who maybe didn't grow up Mormon.
What is her connection to Mormonism? She has a brother or
I actually don't know.
I have no idea. I just knew that half of them, like I didn't know the association right away. So I was a little like, this is so interesting how this is gonna connect, but I think it's gonna be good. And
She actually, I just saw an interview with her that I was like, okay, I like her because she was asked why she's doing it.
Yeah.
And she said, to be honest, money and exposure.
I love she said like PR answer, friendships, non-PR
So she's
answer.
that's it. Like she won me over.
Yeah, she's great. I love Bobby.
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to be crossovers? The OC and the OGs?
Probably. I mean, Macy's sister's on it. So
Yeah.
I
Right.
assume there will be some.
Right.
But I'm excited to watch a Mormon Wives show and not be triggered.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
The cast does look like so
gonna be
fun.
good.
Yeah,
I think if we
Love
can
those
put
girls.
aside like Mormons,
Yeah.
you know, and we don't go into it judging
Well, okay,
like how
housewives,
Mormon
how
are
many
you?
of them are wives? Like,
But also,
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
I will say, I think like Aspen being on it, I feel like I grew up, my first exposure to Mormonism was through like bloggers and OG
YouTube
YouTubers
channels.
and stuff like that. So I think I learned a lot from that when I was growing up, and now this show has expanded it so, like even more, and then having girls like Aspen and people who speak out who have been Mormon and left, and I just think it's such good conversation, such good TV, and I'm really excited for OC. I think it's gonna be great.
I think it's going to be
Is
really
Jen
good.
gonna be on OC?
I think Jen is going to be is Jen
I
going to
don't
be
know
on
if
OC?
that's been confirmed or not.
I thought that's like that was like I
love
She's still in MomTok.
No, I love how Jesse's like PR answer
Yeah.
or non-PR answer.
And then I was seeing Macy going to California.
Being a DJ, red flag.
Ooh.
Red flag. Red flag.
There we go.
Red flag.
I feel like we're in a nightclub.
Red
That
flag.
sound can only mean one thing.
flag.
It's time for our red flag
flag.
review. Before we go, it's time to look back at a moment from season 4 that gave us the ick.
All of them.
I present to you Dud Talk.
I think it's a really good thing for Dad Talk to stand on our own 2 feet.
I've been practicing my close-up magic, and that's given me a lot of purpose.
Shirley Temple's extra cherries. Extra grenadine, baby!
Jordan's like a little Mormon boy on his first night after getting married, you know? He's only gonna last a few seconds.
What are you doing?
A little flat.
Zach is officially not doing med school.
And watching my wife dance in front of Cinderella Castle with another man, I'm like, probably wasn't my plan A or plan B or C.
I know a lot about the couch. I think that I could teach you a couple things.
I am no good before 11 a.m.
Who needs Mom Talk the most?
Dad Talk.
Probably Dad Talk.
Dad Talk. Robyn, is Dad Talk officially dead?
Well, I think it's officially dead, but you never know with OC. They might come crawling off the beach at OC, so you never know. But
all the divorced dads start like
they
marrying
might,
the single
they might have
girls, like-
gotten inspired
I
to
hope
create
not.
their
So we'll
own
see.
Dad
We'll
Talk.
see.
Oh my God. Oh, apparently we all have birthdays coming up this month. May girlies. So to celebrate.
Oh my God.
This
This is
in our
everything.
30s,
Yes.
we have dirty sodas all
everything.
around.
Yay.
So cute.
Are we all Gemini?
Yay.
are we? What are you?
May 31st, I'm a Gemini.
I'm a May 24th.
Oh my,
what are
I'm
you?
May 31st.
We're on May 31st.
Oh my God.
We have the same birthday.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yes. Like, this is gonna
No,
be a crazy
I don't know how this room
Everything.
didn't explode.
I'm
Wait,
obsessed.
is this a real dirty soda?
Is it? Cheers.
Oh my God, cheers.
I want this to always
Wait,
be on
I'm
the dirty
scared.
soda. Okay, what is it? I wanna see if
Wait,
it's
you have to tell us what it is.
Mm.
Is it sugar free?
Oh, the Dr. Pepper coconut cream vanilla.
And that's our show. Thank you to Jessi Draper and Robyn DelMonte. Stream all seasons of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives on Hulu now. Get Real will be back next week. I'm Amanda Hirsch. Goodbye for now.
Bye.
Cheers. Wait, I love it.
This is
so
everything.
I'm a Mormon.
How are we all Gemini?
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Get Real. Next week, Heather McMahon is in the host seat talking all things Love Thy Nader. Watch and listen to Get Real, available with Hulu on Disney Plus and wherever you get your podcasts. And make sure to check out The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and Vanderpump Villa, now streaming in the US with Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers, and everywhere else with Hulu on Disney Plus. Terms apply.